We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to transform, to encourage conversations and an exchange of ideas. A creative space for people to meet, work and unwind. The Quorum community is redefining the status quo, bringing together the thinkers, doers and shapers of tomorrow.
Is a written round. For every correct answer you get a plus 10. What does IFA stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night, of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh and which was their first movie together? 2 out of 4 correct, no one gets it. Team number 20, 7 movies and last question in the movie. Golma again. What is the name of the organ? Mange Mughal team 12. 20 team 12 plus 20. That's the right answer. We're going to have a Bollywood dancer right here, right now. Can we hear it out loud for team number 16? Can we hear it out loud for team number 4? Team number 4, you go back, you get a shot. Can we hear it for team number 13? Amitabh Bachchan can write equally well with both his hands. At the most, how do we all better know Dilin Nair? This was the first film released under the banner of Dharma Productions. Aju Ban Gaya, Gentleman, Yes Boss, Fir Bhi Dil Hai, Hindustani, TV show Circus have all been directed by whom? Ajit Mirza is the correct answer.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz. We are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting prizes like movie tickets and merchandise from amazing brands.
All of this for free?
Yes.
Just by answering questions?
Yes.
I wasn't born yesterday, okay?
I'm not kidding.
She's actually not kidding. Ace of Trades is India's largest quizzing company dedicated to organizing fun and entertaining corporate events for multinational companies. It's a perfect substitute for the mundane team building exercises that we're pretty sure you're bored of by now.
The Ace of Pubs community conducts such quizzes at many pubs across the country. Ace of Trades is just the corporate vertical.
Ace of Pub?
With over 200 quizzing events each month, Ace of Pubs has created a culture for the love of entertainment and quizzing in pubs across the country. Now imagine that in your office space. Creating the same energetic atmosphere in a corporate setting is the passion and vision behind Ace of Trades.
And this happens once a month?
In some companies, we do it every Friday because why not?
So it's about time you bid your goodbyes to those boring team building activities and get ready for some unstoppable entertainment through our quizzes. This is Ace of Trades.
All I ever wanted was place for my family. a sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
Super fast. And who can match the pace better than the greatest super fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome Mr. Dale Steyn to Fun 88.
Hello Fun 88 family. Cricket has always been close to my heart. The game has always kept me on the toes to win every time. Because the victory is unmatched, the rewards you get for being the best are truly amazing. And that's exactly what Fun 88 has to offer. I'm really looking forward to this partnership because it's very rare to find someone as sporting and fun as me. Way to go, Fun 88.
Have you tried this amazing new lychee flavor from Ocean Fruit Water? It's super refreshing and full of prizes. Just hydrate, scan, and win match tickets, cool ocean gear, and an assured free subscription to the 1-8 Fitness app, or even a lucky chance to meet Virat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Monday night fixture in the first season of the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League, co-presented by 12th Man Brewing. We have a big match in our hands. It's the Park Panthers facing the Wall Tower Vikings. I have both the captains here with me, Mr. Keyur Acharya and Rishabh Jain. Let's just have a chat with both the captains before we head to the toss. Mr. Keyur, thrilling win last night against the Ashok Tower Strikers. 3 out of 3 wins for you guys. You have a chance to become the only team in this league to win all their league stage matches. How is the mood in the dressing room right now?
The last match. Which are there into it. Going ahead in this match, and yeah, let's.
Rishabh, you guys started the tournament on a very high note. The last 2 matches haven't gone the way you have wanted. How important is it to finish on a high note in this league, especially against a top side like the Park Panthers?
It would be very important to finish on a high note in this series. We have missing the league would give us more satisfaction.
Done with the chat, let's move to the toss, which is brought to you. Heads is the call, and heads it is. teams out there. So the new here is that it's the Vikings who won the toss and to bat first.
Hello Lodapak. Hi, this is Devang. I am from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to transform, to encourage conversations and an exchange of ideas. A creative space for people to meet, work and unwind. The Quorum community is redefining the status quo, bringing together the thinkers, doers and shapers of tomorrow.
Written round. For every correct answer you get a +10. What does IFA stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night, of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh and which was their first movie together? 2 out of 4 correct. No one gets it. Team number 27 movies and first question in the movie. Bollywood dance-off right here, right now. Can we hear it out loud for team number 16? Can we hear it out loud for team number 4? Team number 4, you go back, you get a shot. Can we hear it for team number 13? Amitabh Bachchan can write equally well with both his hands. At the most, how do we all better know Dilin Nair? This was the first film released under the banner of Dharma Productions. Aju Ban Gaya, Gentleman, Yes Boss, Fir Bhi Dil Hai, Hindustani, TV show circus have all been directed by whom? Ali Mirza is the correct answer. Give them a round of applause, guys.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz. We are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting prizes like movie tickets and merchandise from amazing brands.
All of this for free?
Yes.
Just by answering questions?
Yes.
I wasn't born yesterday, okay?
I'm not kidding.
She's actually not kidding. Ace of Trades is India's largest quizzing company dedicated to organizing fun and entertaining corporate events for multinational companies. It's a perfect substitute for the mundane team building exercises that we're pretty sure you're bored of by now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Monday night fixture in the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League, co-presented by 12th Man Brewing.
Hello Rapak, hi, this is Devang. I am from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot. Hello Rapak, hi, this is Devang. I am from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot. Hello Lodapak, hi, this is Devang. I'm from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot. Hello Lodapak, hi, this is Devang. I'm from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. Hello Lodapak. Lodapak. Hi, this is Devang. I'm from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Hello Lorapak, hi, this is Devang. I am from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot. Hello Lorapak, hi, this is Devang. I am from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon.
So end of the power play. And Aman Chopra comes into attack. A power play which was very mixed. The Vikings scoring 45 runs but also losing 3 wickets in the process. Well, joining me in the commentary box, I have Tahir with me. Tahir, what is your thoughts on this game? It's been a good start, but they've lost 3 wickets as well. Where do you think the Vikings are heading towards?
Well, Vignesh, when I look at the scoreboard over here, 46 for 3 at the beginning of the at the end of the power play. Decent runs, 3 wickets lost can hurt the WT Vikings. Let's see if they can do something really special in the coming 14 overs. That's another dot ball. And he plays the ball on the leg side. Goes straight to the fielder in the deep. Been a really good over by the As I was saying earlier, it's been an exceptional over by Aman Chopra. 5 balls bowled, only 1 run given. Let's see if he can do anything more special with this last delivery. Oh my god, that's gone. Is that 4 wides? Such a beautiful over. And then they get a 12-man brewing boundary. Vignesh, you've been watching the match from the very beginning. 46 for 3 in 6 overs. What do you think as per the power play? Is that a good score? Is that a decent score? Where is your mind at?
Well, we'll get back to that after the over. It's 7 gone. The Vikings 50 for the loss of 3 wickets.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to transform, to encourage conversations and an exchange of ideas. A creative space for people to meet, work and unwind. The Quorum community is redefining the status.
Well, getting back to Tahir's question before the over. An appeal there, but once again the umpire is in no mood to give it out. Well, going by the current run rate, it looks like 140, 150 is on the cards for the Vikings. But they'll definitely need a lot more against this power-packed Panthers batting unit. We have all seen how good the Panthers are while chasing. So all the 3 games which they've won have come batting second. So the Vikings will want to put up a good total. It's been a tournament where chasing hasn't been that easy. Anything around 170 becomes a very good total to actually defend on this wicket. So, but for that they'll have to keep wickets, and they're already 3 down. But it's that man, Shemal. He has to take matters in his own hands. He needs to make sure that he's batting till the end of the innings.
You have to give it to the Panthers bowling. Both these overs they've been bowling, it's been pretty nice. And we have another 12th man brewing boundary. an exceptional shot by Sherwell. As you rightly said, he is taking matters into his own hands.
Another 12th man brewing boundary to Sherwell. Once again a full toss. And he makes no mistake in sending the ball for a boundary there. Shreyansh picked up a wicket in his last over. He was the one who broke the partnership between Rishabh and Sherwell. This is very clever from Sherwell. He hits a boundary and the very next delivery, he goes for that forward defense, front foot defense, textbook shot. He's not taking any risks. He knows how important his wicket is in the context of the game. So 5 runs coming off this over. Still a ball left.
You can see that Sherwell is reading the deliveries being bowled by Shreyansh really well. He knows that he just needs to get done with this over and then see if he can strike out any of the balls.
And a single by Sherwell to finish the over. He keeps the strike for the next over. It's 8 gone. The WT Vikings 56 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Written round. For every correct answer you get a +10. What does IFR stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh and which was their first movie together? 2 out of 4 correct. No one gets it.
Aman Chopra back into the attack for the Pak Panthers. What the Vikings need here is a partnership. Sherwell is doing really well from one end, but he needs a bit of support from the other end as well. Can Raj be the guy who can provide him with that support?
Aman has been bowling really well. In his first over, the first 5 balls, he had only conceded 1 run. Only that last one being flicked off the pads for a 4. He started this over pretty well too. 2 balls bowled, only 1 run given. Let's see what he can do in the next 4 deliveries. And just plays that one for a defense. Just as attacking as Sherwell has been in this innings, Raj has been equally defensive, giving the partnership that complement, making sure that both of them are at the crease, not giving their wicket away to the Panthers.
Well, exactly like you mentioned, Tahir. If Sherwell is getting the runs from the other end, Raj is playing the supporting role here. He's yet to go all out. He's scored 3 runs. He's taken his time. He's faced 10 deliveries. And now he goes for the big one. It's in the air. And the bowler is coming under it. And a bit of a fumble, but he makes sure that it is the 4th ace of Pub's wicket for the Pak Panthers. A very good catch taken there by Aman Chopra. It was in the air for a long time. It was in his slot, but couldn't time it well enough. It had the elevation, but couldn't find the distance. And a good catch there by Aman Chopra. So Raj's stay at the crease comes to an end. He walks off to the pavilion with a score of 3 runs after facing 11 deliveries. The Vikings are 57 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Hello Rapak, hi, this is Devang. I am from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot. Hello Rapak, hi, this is Devang. I am from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot. Hello Rapak, hi, this is Devang. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot. Hello Rapak, hi, this is Devang. I am from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all.
Aman with the last ball left of the over. Can he get another one out? Well left by Aditya, the new batsman at the crease. With that 9 overs gone, 57 for 4. Let's see what the WT Vikings have in store for the Pink Panthers in the next 11 overs.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz, we are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting prizes like movie tickets and merchandise from
Zubair, the new bowler in the attack, flicked off onto the offside, returned back to the keeper. Shaival on strike, 29 of 24 deliveries. He is the saving grace for the WT Vikings currently, 57 for 4. The Panthers really in the mood to get them all out as soon as possible. 2 deliveries bowled, 0 runs conceded. Really good bowling by Zubair out there. We can see a smile on his face. That one dropped low. If you recall the last match that we saw yesterday, 3 of those deliveries dropping low and going right into the middle stump. It's good how Shaival has been reading that ball right and defending it right there.
Yeah, exactly. Last night we saw a lot of deliveries, pitching a bit short but staying low, resulting in a lot of wickets. Especially I remember it was Raghavan's delivery, I guess, which led to a lot of wickets there. He got 3 last night. So the same pitch being used tonight as well. And he goes for it. And he gets a maximum. That is a huge 6 by Shaival. The second 6 for Shaival there, and the second 12th man brewing 6 for the Vikings as well.
Just the ferocity with which he's hit that one. That could just be the Prachi Diamond shot of the match currently. The next ball being bowled. And 6 runs conceded off of that over. It's 63 for 4 at the 10th over mark. With that, we're done with drinks. Aditya on strike, facing his second delivery of the match. The new bowler in attack is Bhavik. Bowling. That pitched up, that bounced and came right onto his bat. Aditya did not expect that. However, he did manage to place it well enough. Aditya placed that onto the offside. No runs given. Aditya smashes that one onto the leg side. Will that go for a boundary? No, it does not. The fielder in the deep collects it and the ball's been returned to the keeper's end. 3 balls have been bowled, only 1 run conceded till now. Very good economical bowling by Bhavik. The spin attack has surely worked in the favour for the Park Panthers today. Bowling over the wicket. Plays it onto the offside. Will they get a run over there? Yes, they do. With that, the strike has been given back to Aditya. They have had a solid run rate of 6 runs per over. The projected score currently is 122. Aditya smashes that one, goes straight into the fielder's hands. No runs conceded once again. 5 deliveries have been bowled, only 2 runs given. A very economical over by Bhavik. Let's see what happens on the last delivery. That's flighted and he's hit it on the offside. Will that go for a 4? No, it does not. Stopped by the fielder in the deep. Great fielding by the Park Panthers. With that, 11 overs completed, 66 for 4.
All I ever wanted was a place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
Three runs conceded in the last over. The bowler back in the attack is Zubair. Does that travel all the way for a 4? Yes, it does. That's another 12th man brewing boundary. A beautiful inside edge. Zubair cannot believe himself. Missed the stumps so closely. Let's have a look at that replay. It just got the inside edge of the bat. Missed the stumps by a very short margin and traveled all the way for a 12th man brewing boundary. Zubair getting up for the second delivery of the over. Puts it in good length. Does that travel to the boundary? No, it does not. The fielder in the deep. They have had some exceptional fielding placement. The Park Panthers not giving so many runs away in boundaries. The WT Vikings are having to work for the big shots. Sherwal back on strike, 36 of 30 deliveries. He's played a very, very, very clean innings till now. Let's see if he is the one who can make sure that the WT Vikings can put up a good score on the board today. Defends that one. full toss and smashed right away on the leg side. A beautiful, beautiful shot by Sheval. He makes no mistake in using that full toss to its entire potential. Let's have a look at that replay again. Beautiful, beautiful full length delivery. Sorry, my bad. Zubair catches him in surprise over there. Rightly said, the last delivery being bowled as a full toss, smashed right onto the leg side, pulled right away for a 6. Sheval now on 42 of 33. Flicked off of the pads. Will it go for a 4? There is a fielder in the deep. Does he get to it? Has that been given as a 4? That's been given as 4 runs. A 12th man brewing boundary. 4 byes, leg byes, signaled by the umpire. With that, we come to the end of the 12th over. That's 79 for 4. Sheval on 42 of 33. Aditya on 7 off of 8 deliveries.
The Fun88 family is growing super fast. And who can match this pace better than the greatest super fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome, Mr. Dave.
Bhavik back into the attack. Very economical last over, only giving 3 off of it. I'm sure the Park Panthers are hoping to not give any runs, if possible, in this particular over. Aditya on strike. And Aditya smashed that on the offside. Will that travel to the boundary? Yes, it does. A beautiful square cut, racing away to the boundary. That's 4 more runs. That's another 12th man brewing boundary for the WT Vikings. Let's have a look at that shot again. Punched it right onto the offside. No fielder to collect it from there. Travels to the boundary for 4 more runs. And he smashes that one again. Goes high, but no fielder out there. Stopped at the boundary line. Some beautiful fielding by the Panthers. You can see that there has been a hike in the current run rate. It's almost at 7 right now. The projected score being 138. Again, as it was earlier mentioned by Vignesh, 170 would be an admirable total. However, looking at the conditions today, 140 seems good enough to chase as well. Sheval now on strike, 42 of 34 deliveries. This is the wicket that the Panthers are looking to get. Played on the offside, a beautiful one-hand fielding by the fielder in the circle. No runs given over there. Last 2 deliveries to be bowled. Oh my god, he tried going out, he tried stepping out for that one, missed completely. However, it is the WT Vikings' lucky day. The keeper misses it too. It travels away to the boundary for 4 more runs. That is another 12th man brewing boundary for the WT Vikings. Vignesh, what do you think about this particular delivery that was just bowled?
That was actually a very good delivery, but a bit of fielding error leading to 4 byes. Looking at the score currently, the run rate just a tad about 6. Projected score 120. But as I said, if you want to battle it out against this Panthers side, you need a very big total. At least 170, 180. And a single to end the over. So that will be the end of the 12th over. The Vikings 81 for the loss of 4 wickets. It was actually the end of the 13th over, and the score for the Vikings is 90 for the loss of 4 wickets. Cheval now in his 40s, 42 of 37 deliveries. He'll be looking to get his 50 as soon as possible. The new bowler for the Park Panthers is Shivam Kadam, the fast bowler into the attack.
You know, Cheval has been playing an exceptional innings, as both of us have already mentioned, but Aditya in the previous over, with those big shots getting the boundary off of that beautiful square cut, how do you think he's complementing Cheval currently on the pitch?
Well, this is a good partnership in building for the Vikings. As I said, if they want to get to a big total partnership, they need this partnership to work for them. Because we've constantly seen throughout the innings that Cheval is doing his part, but he's just not getting a good partnership from the other end. So Aditya, can he be the Pat Cummins to Cheval's Maxwell's inning?
You stole the words right out of my mouth. That was clearly the metaphor I was going to just say. Very well said, Vignesh. Beautifully put. Can he be the Pat Cummins to Cheval's Maxwell? And while both of them use exceptional footwork in their playing too.
Because we've seen that Aditya Jain is playing the supporting role here. So he needs to keep doing that and make sure that he's sticking around from one end. This is Shivam Kadam. He's been one of the pick of the bowlers for the Panthers. And he'll be looking to do something similar what he's done in the previous matches. He has a good pace. Keeps it very tight with his line and length. Surprisingly, he's been brought into the attack very late. Almost in the 14th over. Maybe the captain wants to use him in the death overs.
Bowling on the wide line. Not enough for Aditya to move. Still not enough to be signalled as a wide. Some very smart bowling by Shivam right over here. 3 deliveries bowled, 0 runs conceded.
Well, good start to the over and good start to Shivam's spell. Well, the Panthers, they need a wicket. They know that... oh, that was a very good delivery. Again, the ball staying low. And Keur with his fantastic keeping skills, making sure that the ball isn't running away for byes.
Some really smart bowling by Shivam as well. If you notice the first 3 deliveries of the over, they're not in the line of the stump. They're on the offside. He literally bowled the last delivery on the wide line nearly. And then the next delivery going right in for the stumps. Had he just been a little bit more on the mark, they might have just had the wicket of Aditya Jain.
Exactly, that could have resulted in a wicket for the Panthers. Just missing the leg stump that previous occasion.
Aditya reading the ball right this time, making sure that he does not fall for the tactics of Shivam. That's the first run conceded off of this over of Shivam Kadam. Maybe you were right. The Pak Panthers have been saving this very bowling of Shivam Kadam for the death overs.
Exactly. They know that he's been a partnership breaker throughout the tournament. So just when a partnership is building, he's brought into the attack. The partnership now 32 of 30 deliveries for the Vikings. Shaival just making sure where the fielders are. Looks like he wants to go for a big shot, I guess. It's been a very tidy over by Shivam Kadam. He's just given away 1 run. Can he end it on a good note as well? Well, he does go for it, but couldn't time it. And it straight goes to the hands of the fielder. So there will be a single to finish the 14th over. A very good over for the Panthers. Just 2 runs coming off it. It's 14 gone. The Vikings 92 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Have you tried this amazing new lychee flavor from Ocean Fruit Water? It's super refreshing and full of prizes. Just hydrate, scan and win match tickets, cool ocean gear and an assured free subscription to the 1-8 Fitness app or even a lucky chance to meet Virat. Cheer for India with Ocean Fruit Water.
So Harsh Kishore is being brought into the attack. Was a bit expensive in his previous over. Went for 10 runs. And he starts off with a wide as well here. Vikings slowly and steadily nearing that 100 run mark. They've taken their time. They've almost batted at a run rate of just about 6 runs per over.
You know, that last over did put a lot of pressure on the WT Vikings. You can see that their strategy has been just getting 1 boundary, 1 maximum or 1 12th man throwing boundary every single over to keep the pressure building onto the Panthers. However, the last over they were unable to do that. This over there might be a lot more pressure on the WT Vikings to get a few big ones. You see that he tries to hit it, goes past the bowler, will be taken by the fielder in the deep.
Well, they're trying to take those risks, but the timing has been an issue. So, but they desperately need a few boundaries here, because if they want to get to a big total, they just have 5.5 overs left here. So maybe it's the time now that they go for some big shots. See, once again going for the big one, but the connection has been an issue. Not able to connect it.
The pitch itself has been very interesting today. There have been balls that have been bowled at the good length area, which has dropped down to the level of the pads. And then there are balls being bowled at full length, which have been brought up to the level of the chest, that have to be played on the back foot and have to be defended. We're now seeing the third ball being bowled by Harsh Kishore. Tries to step out, goes to the fielder once again in the deep. They have kept the bowling really tight. This is such a good sign for the Panthers, the WT Vikings. Slowly the pressure building onto them. What can they do in the remaining overs?
Something which has been very interesting to see throughout the tournament has been that the wicket gets a bit easier to bat in the second innings. That's the reason why you need a good total. Well, that will go for a boundary. A misfield by the fielder at third man. And that will result in a 12th man throwing boundary for the Vikings. And with that boundary, it will also be 100 up for the Vikings. So they've taken their time. 14.4 overs is what they've taken to get to 100 runs. But a thick outside edge. And the fielder tried his best, but couldn't save the ball from going for a boundary there. Tahir, what do you see as a good total here because the projected score shows 136. Do you think they can get to 150, 160 with 5 overs in hand?
Call me an optimist if you want to, Ignesh. I was hoping that in the remaining 5 overs, the WT Vikings can put up, as you rightly said, another 70 or 80 runs on the board. They'll have to play at a higher run rate as well, way above 12, around 15 if I'm not wrong. Let's see if they can do that. 175 would be a thrilling total for the Panthers to chase down as well. But yeah, I hope that they can score 75 odd runs in the remaining 5 overs.
Well, with that dot ball, it will be the end of the 15th over. And the score for the Vikings is 100 for the loss of 4 wickets.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to transform, to encourage conversations and an exchange of ideas. A creative space for people to meet, work and unwind. The Quorum community is redefining the status quo, bringing together the thinkers, doers and shapers of tomorrow.
Written round. For every correct answer you get a plus 10. What does IFR stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh, and which was that?
Shivam back into the attack for the Panthers and tries to flick it, and he will get a 12th man brewing boundary of the very first delivery. So Shaival now moving to 48, just 2 short of his 50. A well-deserved 50, I would say. Pitched on the leg side and a very good flick of the bat. Look at that wrist work. Something very appreciable of Shaival. Shaival, in fact. So good start to the over there for the Vikings.
You can see, as we spoke of in the last over, Shaival now shifting gears in the way he's been batting. He has stayed on the pitch for the first 15 overs of the game. Now he knows that he needs to just stay there and end the game for the WT Vikings. Goes big. Will that be a boundary? Will that be in the hands of the fielders? The fielder collects it in a deep, returns it to the bowler. Shivam has been really good in the first over, only giving 2 runs off of it, and has only given 5 runs in the first 2 deliveries of this over. If he can maintain his economy, I think he'd be very, very profitable for the Park Panthers.
So now it's Aditya. Aditya still taking his time there. He's on 18 of 20 deliveries. He will look to accelerate a bit in this death overs. But where does Shaival go from here? I'm pretty sure that after he gets his 50, he'll try to go for those big ones a bit more frequently.
A very, very beautiful shot played onto the leg side, or played onto the offside, apologies, for a 12th man brewing boundary. Can we look at that replay again?
So just when I was saying that he was looking a bit slow and he needs to accelerate, he does accelerate and gets a boundary to his name, a 12th man brewing boundary, and with that boundary it will be a 50 partnership for Shaival and Aditya. 52 of 40 deliveries, and this partnership is going to be very key going into the last 5 overs of this innings.
They've already got 9 runs, and that's another 12th man brewing boundary. Beautiful shot by Aditya once again out of the offside. That's already 13 runs off of this over. Just the optimism that we were speaking of a moment back. Seems like the WT Vikings are back in the game.
Once again, he's whacked it on that offside. He knows there is a gap on that offside and he makes the best use of it. So 3 boundaries conceded by Shivam in this over. So after a very tidy first over, he went for just 2 runs. He's now gone for 13 in his second. And now it looks like even Aditya is taking matters in his own hands. Looks like a change of ball. So this is the second time actually that the ball is being changed in this innings. So change of ball, but will it be a change of fortune for Shivam Kadam, who's been a bit expensive in this over?
Again, last over only 2 runs given, and in this one there are 2 balls left and 13 given off of it already. He has been very expensive in this particular over. Tries to smash it again, misses and goes back to the keeper.
So good comeback there by Shivam. This time the ball being a bit on the slower side. And the batsman getting deceived by the pace of the delivery. He looked to end this over on a high. It's been a bit expensive one, but if he gets a wicket here, nothing better than that.
Just take a look at Aditya's stance. He is just ready to hit the ball in any direction it comes. Let's see if he succeeds.
He tries for a big one again, but misses it again this time. So that will be the end of the 16th over. The Vikings 113 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz. We are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting prizes like movie tickets and merchandise from amazing brands.
All of this for free?
Yes.
Just by answering questions?
Yes.
I wasn't born yesterday, okay?
I'm not kidding.
She's actually not kidding. Ace of Trades is India's largest quizzing company dedicated to organizing fun and entertaining corporate events for multinational companies. It's a perfect substitute for the mundane team building exercises that we're pretty sure you're bored of by now.
The Ace of Pubs community conducts such quizzes at many pubs across the country. Ace of Trades.
So Harsh Kishore in the attack for his 3rd over. So Shaival on 49. He has to wait a bit for his 50. So Vikings, after electing to bat first, are 113 at the end of 16 overs. The projected score showing 140 right now. Can they get a bit more than that? Maybe 155, 160, which has been the par total throughout this tournament.
Looking at the last few overs, the batting of the WT Vikings has been very stable. Around the 5th over mark, they had already lost 4 wickets. To have regained the momentum from that moment, to have not lost another wicket, and to have put an additional 70 plus runs on the board, this has been an exceptional batting performance by both Shaival and Aditya. Aditya smashes that. Will that go for a boundary? That's been collected by the fielder in the deep. However, that brings up the half century of Shaival.
50 of 44 deliveries. First he built a partnership with Rishabh, a 35-40 odd run partnership, and now he's building a partnership with Aditya. So this is some quality stuff here from Shaival, where it looked like the pitch was a bit difficult to bat on. He took his time, took the odd risk. He knew which deliveries to attack on. He's defended the good deliveries. And here we are, he's getting his 50 of 44 deliveries, but he'll have to stay there. He knows he has a job in his hands. He needs to bat out the next 4 overs and get the Vikings to a respectable total. A total which they can defend against this power-packed Panthers lineup. That's a very good delivery from Harsh Kishore. Misses it completely, Aditya, on that occasion.
What do you think are the strategies of both the WT Vikings and the Park Panthers?
Well, the Park Panthers, I've seen them chase really well throughout this tournament in all the three last games. Even in the last game, they were chasing 160 odd. Though it was a thriller, it went down till the wire, but they chased it with 1 wicket in hand, with the number 11 hitting a boundary to finish it. So the Panthers won't mind anything around 160, 165. They know it's a total they can chase down with the batting lineup which they have. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the strategy should be simple. They have to get to 170 because against this Park Panthers lineup, any total is not a good total. I mean, look, if you see their batting, they are a very good chasing side. So keeping that in mind, 170 should be something they should be eyeing for.
I think the WT Vikings are right now going to be trying to hit as many boundaries as they can. And that's also the place where the Park Panthers will try getting their wickets. They go for the big shots. If they miss, the Park Panthers will have their opportunity.
We've already seen in this game where 3 of the 4 wickets have come where the batters were looking for the big one. A top edge or maybe a shot not timed well enough. So that's what the Panthers will want too. Maybe they concede a boundary or two during the process. And speaking about boundaries, this is Aditya getting another 12th man brewing boundary to his name. We'll just wait for the confirmation if it was a 6 or a 4. Well, it is a 4. So yes, a 4 for Aditya. It was a thick outside edge. We're still very unsure if it was a 6 or a 4. But yes, it has been signalled 4 by the umpire. So boundary to finish the 17th over the Vikings. 118 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Ashish Mehta, the new bowler in the attack. Let's see if he can do. That was a close one. A beautiful ball by Ashish. Sherwal could not read that one. As we've already said, in these last 3 overs, both Sherwal and Aditya are playing on the offensive. They're seeking the big ones. The moment it connects, the more runs they get, the bigger the score for the WT Vikings. That's been hit on the leg side. Has it traveled to the boundary? Yes, it has. That is a maximum. Another 12th man brewing maximum. The third one by Sherwal. You see that he makes good footwork on the back foot, punches it, pulls it right onto the leg side for a maximum.
Well, now after a boundary by Aditya in the last over, Sherwal joins the party with a 6 this time. So Ashish Mehta, his very first delivery, going for a 6. Ashish Mehta did get a wicket in his last match and he goes for it once again. Is the ball going away for a boundary? Yes, it is. So a very good start to the over. 10 runs already. So Sherwal now, he knows he's got his 50. So it is time to go for some maximums and 4s. And he's exactly doing that. Ashish Mehta, bit in his slot and he slogs it away, finding the gap in that leg side. And he gets a very valuable 4 runs for the Vikings.
Third ball being bowled. tries to hit it again, misses. However, they're lucky. The WT Vikings getting lucky on this one. Another 12th man brewing boundary for 4. It's been 14 off of 3 deliveries.
A very big outside edge, in fact a top edge, and there was no third man outside the circle. So the ball races away for another 12th man brewing boundary. So Sheval now 64 or 47. The last 3 deliveries, he's got 14 to his name. Still 3 more balls remaining. He steps out and stumping appeal by Keyur Acharya, but the umpire signaling it as not out. So the attacking intent is very much visible for the Vikings. Let's just have a look at that replay of the stumping. Well, yes, the batter, Sheval, was very much in his crease. And he goes for it again. But there is a fielder there at long off. So that will be just a single. So 15 coming off this over. Still a ball left. Where does Aditya go? Well, this partnership is turning out to be very crucial. This could be the match-winning partnership for Vikings, because what looked like a total around 120, 130 is now looking like 160 on board for the Vikings. If they go around with the same run rate, they will surely get more than 160 in fact. And we saw that the Panthers struggled a bit chasing 165 in the last match.
If you recall yesterday's match, Sunil Punjabi scoring 24 out of the 31 runs in yesterday's match in a single over, the bowler being Amartya. We do see overs where there are a huge number of runs being scored. With that, we complete the 18th over. We'll get back onto that conversation, 135 for 4.
All I ever wanted was place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Keyur Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
It's the last 2 overs, 135 for 4. What do you think will be the projected score for the WT Vikings? That's a big shot. Doesn't that travel all the way? Yes, it does. That's another 12th man brewing maximum by Sheval. Beautifully struck right down the ground. They get another 6 runs on the board.
So Sheval picking up from where he left in that last over. A 6 and 2 boundaries in the previous over. He starts off with a 6. A mighty blow on that leg side over the long on fielder in fact, and he gets 6 runs to his name. So Harsh Kishore bowling his last over. He's gone for 31 in his spell. He still has 5 balls left and he goes for it again, but the ball does not travel. So Sheval now keeping the strike. He's on 71 of 51. There are 10 deliveries left in this innings. Can we fancy a century for Sheval? He needs 29 to get it. There's still 12 balls left. I know it's difficult, but we might just have the first century of the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League. Once again refusing to go for that single, so he wants to keep the strike.
He knows he's been reading the ball right on every single time. And yes, I would agree with you. The century does seem difficult, but boy would it be special for Sheval. This final league match for the WT Vikings, if they can get the first century of the Skuccii ACL, it would be stellar for the WT Vikings. Plays it off of the pads. Do they take a run? Yes, they do. Are they going for a double? Yes, they are. Will there be a run out? Yes, it's a run out. With that, Aditya departs the field. 141 for 5. Another ace of pubs wicket for the Park Panthers.
Well, a run out would be the last thing they would have wanted at this stage, but it never looked like there was a second run, but it was Sheval who wanted to keep the strike, and Aditya sacrificing his wicket on this occasion. A good throw on the non-strikers and resulting in the 5th ace of Pub's wicket in this innings. Good collection there, and the bowler making no mistake to run out Aditya Jain. So Aditya Jain's stay at the crease comes to an end. A very good 32 of 29 deliveries. A very good partnership between Shaival and Aditya comes to an end. The Vikings are 142 for 5.
Hello Lodapak. Hi, this is Devang. I am from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot. Hello Lodapak. Hi.
So Harsh Mehta, the new man on crease, but the strike is being kept by Shaival, who's on 72. He has 2 balls remaining in this over. And he slogs it once again to get another 12th man brewing boundary. So it's raining 12th man brewing boundary here at the Khalsa Cricket Ground, and it is that man Shaival again who gets a 4 to his name.
Kamit Dahar, Kamit Shaival, he's got 76 off of the mark right now. 7 deliveries left in this innings. I have 2 questions for you, Ignesh. The first one, what do you think will be the score of the WT Vikings? And second, will we be seeing the first century credited to the name of Shaival?
Well, a century does look difficult. He'll at least need 20 to 25 runs in the last over to get to his 100. But maybe yes, he's keeping the strike. So we can fancy a chance of Shaival getting to his 100. We'll get back to that later. So end of the 19th over, the Vikings 147 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Super fast. And who can match this pace better than the greatest super fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome Mr. Dale Steyn to Fun 88.
Hello Fun 88 family. Cricket has always been close to my heart. The game has always kept me on the toes to win every time. Because the victory is unmatched, the rewards you get for being the best are truly amazing. And that's exactly what Fun 88 has to offer. I'm really looking forward to this partnership because it's very rare to find someone as sporting and fun as me. Way to go, Fun 88.
So last over, Pranay. And he starts off with... Oh, that was a good effort by the fielder, but the ball will race away to the boundary for 4 runs. So very good start to the over by Shaival. Hitting a boundary of the very first delivery, once again targeting that region on the long on. He knew there is a fielder there. He tried to go over it, but he couldn't time it well enough, but he'll still somehow get 4 runs for it. So just the start the Vikings would have wanted in this over. Shaival on 81. Maybe they can eye something around 165, 170. And a full toss this time. And that is the end of Shaival's innings. A very good innings comes to an end. A very good catch taken there at backward point.
You can see the crowd going wild. The supporters of Pak Panthers just enjoying this moment. The wicket that they were seeking all along. Shaival departs 81 off of 56.
Well, Shaival will walk back to a huge round of applause. Even the Pak Panthers congratulating him for his innings. This is one of the finest innings I've seen in this tournament. And what a catch that was. That was definitely... that is definitely a top contender for the best catch of this match. It was pitched way outside off stump. In fact, it was a full toss. But going straight into the hands of the fielder. He did fumble a bit. But at the end, he will take it clean enough to get the 6th ace of Pub's wicket for the Pak Panthers.
That has been, you could say, the script for the way they've caught the catches today, the Pak Panthers. A little bit of a fumble to scare the entire team and then making sure that the ball rests in their hands. Beautiful fielding by the Panthers, not letting a lot of runs, even in the deep.
Very well said, Tahir. But now with 2 new batters on the crease, And just 4 balls left. They would have wanted Shevell to stay for this last over because he was hitting it really well after he got to his 50. Till his 50, he was batting at a strike rate of around 100, 120, and suddenly he accelerated. And oh my god, the way he went, the sixes and boundaries which he was getting. Unfortunately, he had to walk back to the pavilion for a very well played 81.
With 4 deliveries in hand and 4 wickets left to take, it's do or die for both of these teams. I'm sure the WT Vikings are just going to intend to hit every ball for a maximum, and at the same time, the Pak Panthers are going to try and restrict them.
Well, you need to appreciate Pranay there because after going for a boundary on the very first delivery, he's made a very good comeback and picked up that big wicket of Shevell. Picking his wicket at a very right time. And he steps out and he will get a 12th man brewing boundary of his very first delivery. So Rishi Tatar keeping up with the run rate which Shevell was going after. Starts off with a boundary there. So Pranay, after a wicket of his previous ball, just missing his line a bit. It was in his slot. And he steps out and hits a beautiful boundary there. So 8 runs of the very first 3 deliveries. 155. 3 more balls left. They should be getting anything around 160, which has been the par total throughout this tournament. And he misses it completely, but oh, this is running away for byes. The Pak Panthers don't look very happy with it. Was there an edge on it? Oh, in fact, it was an edge. So 4 runs being signaled by the umpire. So Rishi Tatar starting his innings with 2 consecutive boundaries.
That's a strike rate of 400. Rishi getting an edge on that. The wicketkeeper not being able to collect it. Races away to the boundary for 4 more runs.
Well, already 12 coming off this last over. 2 more balls left. Rishi Tatar, can he hit some more? He steps out again and this time the ball travels straight to the long on fielder, but they'll still get 2 runs for it. So good running between the wickets by Rishi. Keeping the strike for the last delivery. So 10 of 3 balls, 161. So we were saying that the Vikings should get to 160, 165. They've got to 161. They have a ball left. Can he hit a boundary to finish with 165 on the board? Pranay Chaudhary, he won't be very happy with his last over. He's been a bit expensive. He picked up the wicket of Shevell, but still he's given away 14. So here we go, the last ball of the innings. And that should be a single to end the innings for the Vikings. And after the end of 20 overs, the Vikings get to 162 for the loss of 6 wickets. And it was Shevell. He was the one who was responsible to get them to this big total of 162. A very well played 82, 81 in fact, taking his side to a respectable total. What do you think, Thair? Is this enough to defend this total against this very well batting unit of the Pak Panthers?
Well, honestly, only time can tell, but just once again appreciating the innings that was played. 82, 81 out of the score of 162. That's 50% of the runs of a team being scored. It shows how determined Shevell was on the field today, and it has paid off for the WT Vikings. Let's see what the Pak Panthers can do in the second innings.
Well, you need to appreciate Rishi as well, because coming out to bat in the last over, he's made 10 runs of 11 runs in fact of the 4 deliveries which he faced. So good cameo in the end. So stay tuned for the second innings. We will be back very soon for the second innings of this first ever season of the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to transform, to encourage conversations and an exchange of ideas. A creative space for people to meet, work and unwind. The Quorum community is redefining the status quo, bringing together the thinkers, doers and shapers of tomorrow.
Is a written round. For every correct answer, you get a +10. What does IFA stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night, of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh, and which was their first movie together? 2 out of 4 correct. No one gets it. Team number 20, 7 movies and last question in the movie. Golmaal again. What is the name of the organ? Mange Mughalism. Team 12. 20, team 12 plus 20. That's the right answer. We're going to have a Bollywood dancer right here, right now. Can we hear it out loud for team number 16? Can we hear it out loud for team number 4? Team number 4, you go back, you get a shot. Can we hear it for team number 30? Amitabh Bachchan can write equally well with both his hands. At the most, how do we all better know Dilin Nair? This was the first film released under the banner of Dharma Productions. Aaju Ban Gaya, Gentleman, Yes Boss, Fir Bhi Dil Hai, Hindustani, TV show Circus have all been directed by whom? Aziz Mirza is the correct answer. Give them a round of applause, guys.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz. We are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting prizes like movie tickets and merchandise from amazing brands.
All of this for free?
Yes.
Just by answering questions?
Yes.
I wasn't born yesterday, okay?
I'm not kidding.
She's actually not kidding. Ace of Trades is India's largest quizzing company dedicated to organizing fun and entertaining corporate events for multinational companies. It's a perfect substitute for the mundane team building exercises that we're pretty sure you're bored of by now.
The Ace of Pubs community conducts such quizzes at many pubs across the country. Ace of Trades is just the corporate vertical.
Ace of Pub?
With over 200 quizzing events each month, Ace of Pubs has created a culture for the love of entertainment and quizzing in pubs across the country. Now imagine that in your office space. Creating the same energetic atmosphere in a corporate setting is the passion and vision behind Ace of Trades.
And this happens once a month?
In some companies, we do it every Friday, because why not?
So it's about time you bid your goodbyes to those boring team building activities and get ready for some unstoppable entertainment through our quizzes. This is Ace of Trades.
Was place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
super fast. And who can match this pace better than the greatest super fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome Mr. Dale Steyn to Fun 88.
Hello Fun 88 family. Cricket has always been close to my heart. The game has always kept me on the toes to win every time. Because the victory is unmatched, the rewards you get for being the best are truly amazing. And that's exactly what Fun 88 has to offer. I'm really looking forward to this partnership because it's very rare to find someone as sporting and fun as me. Way to go, Fun 88.
The second innings is now starting for the Pak Panthers. Their aim to chase down the total of 163 runs in 20 overs and the WT Vikings goal to restrict them from doing the same. The first ball being bowled by Nitin. That's caught. Has that been caught? Yes, that is. Wow, the first ball wicket. Pranay Chaudhary departs. That is an ace of pubs wicket for Nitin Jadhav. The very first delivery of the second innings.
What a start this is for the Vikings. It's the big man Pranay walking back to the pavilion after getting out on the very first delivery. He was the man in form. Scored a 50 in this tournament. He was the man of the match just a game before, but tonight he will have to walk back to the pavilion. The ball was way outside off stump. Was there a need to fidget with it? But what a big wicket this is for the Vikings. Nitin Jadhav picking up a wicket of the very first delivery. The Vikings couldn't have asked for a better start in this Fun 88 power play for them.
It's moments like these that can get a team all energized up, and you can see the energy on the fielding side right now. They are ready to get a few more wickets right away. So new man onto the crease is Dhruv. Slight appeal from the bowler there for an LBW, but the umpire signalling it as not out. Rahul Jha got 2 wickets with the ball, but then unfortunately had to walk back due to an injury. But it's good to see that he's come out to bat when his team needs him the most. Opening the batting. Some changes in the batting order as well. Normally it's their captain K.O. Acharya who comes out to bat with Pranay. But today it is Rahul. So an interesting choice in the batting order as well. Maybe they're trying to experiment with their batting order. They know that they've already qualified for the semis. So let's make the other batters a bit used to some game time as well. Some beautiful rotating of the strike by the Pak Panthers as well. They've gotten 2 runs off of this over despite the loss of the first wicket of Pranay. They know that they just need to be on the field, see how their new batsman, who are playing this game can read the ball, see if they can depend on them for the matches that are to come.
Well, the last match, it was Kunal Mehta and Hardik who provided with a much needed partnership for the Panthers to chase down the total against the strikers, the Ashoka Tower strikers. Oh, that is looking like a big one. Well, did it travel or was it one bounce? We're waiting for the umpire's confirmation regarding if it was a 6 or a 4. Well, we are still unsure about the decision of the umpire regarding... Oh, well, it has been signaled as 4. So, the first 12th man brewing boundary for the Park Panthers in this innings, and it comes from Rahul Jha. Well, that has been re-signaled for 6. There was... Oh, apologies once again. We are looking at the replay very closely. It seems to be a 6, however, it has been signaled as a 4. With that, the Park Panthers get their first 12th man brewing boundary for the innings. A beautiful shot played by Rahul. So, played by Rahul, and that would be the end of the first over as well. And it is Sheval now who's come out to bowl. After a very good stay at the crease with the bat, he is right into the attack with the ball as well. Normally we don't see batters come out to bowl so quickly after facing he faced almost the whole of 20 overs. But looks like he is not tired. He wants to give his 100% for this team, and he is out there to contribute with the ball. And this time Dhruv going for it. Well, is it in the gap? It was in the gap, but good field work there by the fielder at deep fine leg. Just a single there. The Park Panthers have tried to play aggressive. The WT Vikings have also made their intentions clear that they aren't going to let this one go so easily. Sheval has been exceptional with the bat. Let's see if he can replicate those results with the ball as well. It's only been 2 deliveries and he's given only 1 run till now. Let's see what he can do in the next 4 balls. And that goes through the keeper for a 4. Misfielding by the team. Will they come to regret that? Well, in fact, there was an edge on it. So, it's not buys. It's been... oh no, wait. It's actually been given buys by the umpire. So, a fielding error leading to 4 buys. Good in-swinger, but the keeper diving on his right side, unfortunately, couldn't get hold of the ball, leading to another boundary in this over, this time by buys. When the run rate is around 8, every team's strategy would be to get 1 boundary every over, followed by just rotating the strike every ball. These extra runs, these buys, are just a gift to the batting side, which the bowling or the fielding team should try to avoid. And that swings in, completely misses it. There isn't an appeal, however, just a dot ball. Once again, the in-swinger coming into play. Here the last delivery was somewhat similar, but that missed the edge of the bat, it missed the leg stump, even the wicket-keeper missing it, and the ball racing away for 4 buys. This time, similar line, similar length, hits the batter's pads on this occasion. Well, still a good over in spite of that 4 buys. Sheval has been looking very dangerous. Well, this one has to be a wide. Yes, down the leg side for a wide. The Park Panthers won't really mind losing a wicket because even the Vikings didn't get off to a very good start. They lost 2 wickets of the very second over. They were 6 for 2. The power play, they just got 40 odd runs. But it was that man on your screen, Sheval, who produced a blinder. Took his time to score his 50, but then the way he accelerated. Now, looks like he's having a bit of a back issue. Well, You can't really blame him because he's batted for almost 20 overs and now he's come out to bowl. Can he complete his over? He still has 2 balls left in this over. Umpire having a chat with him. Looks like a back issue to me.
That does not look good for the WT Vikings. We can see that there are players rushing to Sherwell, hoping that he is alright, hoping that he can not only complete this over but also the match. He is sitting on the ground. We'll get back to you in a minute.
Have you tried this amazing new lychee flavor from Ocean Fruit Water? It's super refreshing and full of prizes. Just hydrate, scan, and win match tickets, cool ocean gear, and an assured free subscription to the 1-8 Fitness app, or even a lucky chance to meet Virat. Cheer for India with Ocean Fruit Water.
With the current situation going on, we can see that they are trying to stretch Sherwell out, hoping that he can recover as quickly as possible and the game can be resumed. It seems like there is a replacement for Sherwell for bowling those last 2 deliveries. We have, if I have it right, we have Nitin, the number 10 of the team. Apologies, we have the number 10 of the team bowling the last 2 deliveries on behalf of Sherwell for the WT Vikings. Tries to play that ball on the offside, leaves it. Shrey is the bowler bowling the last 2 deliveries from the side of Sherwell.
A huge blow for the Vikings because Sherwell was actually looking very dangerous with the ball as well. But let's just hope that he can finish his quota of 4 overs, at least provide with 2-3 overs for his side. And Rahul Jha getting a 12th man brewing boundary to his name. It's his second boundary. Shrey pitched way outside off stump and he smashes it away for a boundary to his name. Second boundary of the night for Rahul. So after picking up 2 wickets, he's looking to replicate the same with the bat as well. So last ball of the over there, which Shrey is completing for Shaivam. It's up in the air, but it will fall short of the fielder. There were 3 fielders under it, but that should be the end of the second over. The Park Panthers 19 for the loss of 1 wicket.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to transform, to encourage conversations and an exchange of ideas. A creative space for people to meet, work.
Nitin back into the attack after picking up a wicket in his first over. In for his second one.
You can see that the WT Vikings strategy seems to be bowl the deliveries outside the batsman's arm length, making them work towards it. It did work for Nitin in the first over, getting the wicket off Pranay. Let's see if that can replicate. Let's see if they can get more wickets. 144 required in 101. And he smashes that. Does that travel all the way to the boundary for a 4? And it's been stopped at the boundary line. The team, the Park Panthers, seem to be appreciating it. It did not travel all the way for a 4. A beautiful stop in the deep.
A very good effort there by the fielder to save some runs for his side. He was right there running behind the ball. It was a chase and he did well enough just before the ball could cross the boundary line. He has saved 3 valuable runs for his side.
There was an appeal for an out, however, the umpire does not think there was an edge to it. Can we once again have a look at that boundary being saved? You can see that it was almost on the ropes when he just put his leg in, just saving the ball. Get back to the action on the screen. Sweeps it off his legs. Will that travel to the boundary? Yes, it does. That's another 12th man brewing boundary for Dhruv. Beautifully swept off the legs.
Well, no deep fine leg in that region and a beautiful leg glance to send the ball towards the boundary line for 4 important runs. So the first 12th man brewing boundary for Dhruv. Rahul's already got 2 to his name. And now Dhruv joins the party. So Nitin Jadhav, 2 more balls left and hits it straight to that long off fielder for just a single. So it's Rahul back on strike for the Park Panthers. Well, speaking about this group, as you guys know that the Park Panthers have already secured their place in the semi-finals of the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League. But at second spot, that is very wide open between the Ashok Tower Strikers and the Navjeevan RP Warriors. And that will be the last match of the league stage as well. But we'll get back to that later because Rahul Jha has hit a maximum here to end this third over. And a very good over for the Park Panthers. A 6 to finish it. The Park Panthers are 25 for I beg your pardon. It's 31 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Is a written round. For every correct answer, you get a plus 10. What does IFR stand for? Sanjay Dutt.
We have a new bowler in the attack, Neeraj Bajaj.
Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night, of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh, and which was their first movie together?
New bowler in the attack, Neeraj Bajaj. The first ball. Spins it inside, could not read the delivery. Dhruv misses the mark entirely. That'll be a dot ball. Change in the bowling attack there. It's mainly because of Shevam's injury that a new bowler has been introduced into the attack. Sheval's injury that Neeraj Bajaj has been brought into the attack by the Vikings captain. A good start here for the Park Panthers. A typical Park Panthers start. They're known to go for the big ones right at the start of the innings. They don't care even if they lose a few wickets in that process. But what is important for them is to get runs at a good speed. And they're doing exactly the same here too. Not to mention that this isn't their typical batting lineup. They've changed things around and it's still the same result. That's high in the air. Will there be a fielder down to catch it? It has been stopped in the deep. So they do not get the 4 runs. Lands in no man's area. Well, it's just a single, I guess, on that occasion. Well, getting back to the scenario for the semi-final in this group. Park Panthers have already secured their place. So it's a fight between the Ashok Tower Strikers and the Navjeevan RP Warriors. And the game left in this group is also between the Ashok Tower Strikers and the Navjeevan Warriors. So that is going to be a kind of a virtual semi-final. The winner takes it all and makes a virtual quarter-final, in fact. So the winner will qualify for the semi-finals from this group along with the Park Panthers. Meanwhile, from the other group, the two semi-finals have semi-finalists have already been secured. The Island Cricket Club and the Park Indians. So it will be interesting to see, will we get a matchup between the two Lodha Park sides here, the Park Panthers and the Park Indians in the semi-final. If it happens, we have a derby contest in our hands. Getting back to this match, you can hear some valuable advices from Captain Keyur Acharya being given to Rahul from the dugout. So last ball of the over from Neeraj Bajaj. And he slaps it away for another 12th man brewing boundary. So another over where it's been a good over again for the Park Panthers. 7 runs coming off it. They're getting the boundaries very easily. That will be the end of the 4th over. The Park Panthers 38 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me.
Nitin Jadhav into his 3rd over. The equation now is 125 needed of 95 deliveries. Just to remind you guys, it's the Fun 88 power play which is going on right now, which means that the Vikings can have only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. The field restrictions are on for them. 2 more overs left in this Fun 88 power play. And the Panthers will look to make the best out of it. And he smashes that. Will that be a maximum? Yes, it's another 12th man brewing maximum.
Smashed onto the leg side by Dhruv.
Well, a full toss, and Dhruv punishing the bowler for bowling a full toss over the long on fielder for 6 valuable runs. He stepped out. In fact, he converted the ball into a full toss, and he makes no mistake in sending it out of the park. So, a 6 of the very second delivery of this over. Nitin Jadhav now he's gone for 24 in his 2.2 overs. A bit expensive. He got a wicket of the very first delivery, but hasn't looked. That's been actually signalled as a wide, and Nitin looks a bit surprised by that umpire's decision.
As you can see, he's just stretching his arms out, trying to figure out why that was signalled as a wide. However, it's been 7 runs off of these 2 deliveries. Nitin taking the first wicket, but also being an expensive bowler. Out of the 45 runs that the Panthers have scored, 25 of those have been conceded by Nitin himself.
Well, he won't mind the runs being given if he picks up another wicket here, breaking this partnership, because a partnership of almost 45 now, after losing an early wicket of the very first delivery. That to Pranay Chaudhary, who was looking really good throughout this tournament. But this is a good comeback there from Pak Panthers. Dhruv Mehta and Rahul Jha building a partnership slowly, steadily, nearing that 50-run mark now, and under 5 overs, so they've kept that run rate very much in touch of 10 runs per over.
When you see that it's only been almost 5 overs and they're almost at 50 runs, I don't think slow and steadily applies to the Pak Panthers. They have been hitting it out of the park this evening.
Well, it's trademark Pak Panthers. In fact, it's trademark Lodha Park, because their sister side, Pak Indians, do something similar as well. So it looks like it is a very Lodha Park thing to go bang bang right from the first delivery. Well, still 2 more balls. There's already a 6 which we've seen in this over, which was by Dhruv as well. Oh, that is a good piece of fielding. He stops the ball, saving almost 3 valuable runs for his side. Had he not stopped it, the ball would have raced away for a 12th man doing boundary. But good fielding there by the fielder inside the circle at deep fine leg. In fact, fine leg. 8 runs have come out of that over, courtesy a 6 by Dhruv, which was hit over the long on fielder. Rahul Jha, he's on 21 of just 12 deliveries. Dhruv, a bit on the slower side, is taking his time. 17 or 16 deliveries.
Dhruv waits for the ball to fall into the slot, and in the case of the previous 6, he just creates the slot for himself, making sure that the ball reaches the boundary.
Where does Rahul go here? He knows it's the last ball. Probably Nitin Jadhav's last ball of the spell as well. Tries to hit it, but straight to the mid-off fielder, and that should be a dot ball to finish the 5th over. It's 5 overs gone. The Pak Panthers 46 for the loss of 1 wicket. Neeraj Bajaj in for his 2nd over. Just to remind you, it is the Skuccii presents Ace Championship League, and we are very thankful to our sponsor Skuccii. Well, it looks like we are getting a 12th man brewing boundary in that 3rd man region. There's no fielder outside the circle, and he finds the gap to get 4 runs for the Pak Panthers, and with that 4, it will be 50 up for the Pak Panthers in under 6 overs. and also a 50 partnership between Dhruv Mehta and Rahul Jha. It's come at a very interesting time. They lost an early wicket, but these two, they were at it right from the ball one. And this time he steps out and he hits long enough for another 6. Another 12th man brewing 6 for Dhruv. He got one in the last over and he's got another one in this over. So what a start to the over. 10 runs already coming off this over.
When you have a run rate of 8 runs and you have a batsman like Dhruv on the crease, you really know that he wants to get home early tonight. 10 runs off of the first 2 deliveries. A beautiful shot.
Well, looks like the Park Panthers are in a hurry to finish things up. The way they are batting, it's almost like every over they're getting 10 to 12 runs. And with this run rate, they should finish this game well within time. Another boundary for Dhruv Mehta. It's raining 6s and 4s here at the Khalsa Cricket Ground. A 4, then a 6, and another 12th man brewing 4. What a power play this is turning out to be for the Park Panthers.
We can hear some fireworks in the distance. I'm not sure if it's for another occasion or for the batting that Dhruv is presenting on the field right now. Either way, the atmosphere in the crowd, in the dugout is electric. Everyone just cheering for Dhruv.
The Park Panthers, after they lost that early wicket of the first ball, I thought that the Vikings could create some momentum and build on it and make this power play their own. But it looks like the Fun Idiot power play has completely belonged to the Park Panthers. And it's these two batters, Dhruv Mehta and Rahul Jha, who made the best use of this power play.
Just last over, Vignesh, you were saying how Dhruv has played it slow and is taking his time. I don't think we can live up to that anymore. He's just scored 14 magnificent runs off of this over. And there's the last ball. Tries to hit it, misses it, goes right to the keeper. With that, 6 overs are done, 60 for 1 at the run rate of 10 runs per over.
All I ever wanted was place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
Fast. And who can match this pace better than the greatest super-fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome, Mr. Dave.
Oh, that's the end of the Fun 88 power play. And the Park Panthers have got 60 runs from it. Well, just to remind you guys, we are very thankful to our title sponsor, Skuccii Super Clinic, which is India's very first luxury skin, hair and body clinic. Well, a grand tournament wouldn't have been possible without our esteemed sponsors. With the state-of-the-art technology which the Skuccii Super Clinic have, you can now experience international level skincare without going too far here in Mumbai itself at Raghuvanshi Mills. Why go to Paris when you can have the same treatment done in Mumbai? Well, getting back to this match, it is Raj who has been brought into the attack. So spin now introduced by the captain just after the end of the power play. But will there be a change in this script with spin being introduced, or will it be the similar onslaught which the Pak Panthers are doing currently.
You see that on the first ball, he did try going for the hit, missed completely. There was a stumping, but obviously Rahul did not leave the crease. The second ball now, he tries to hit it, does manage to hit it, and will it go for a 4? Yes, it has. That's another 12th man brewing boundary. The first after the power play, and the first for the spin bowler Raj as well.
There is no change in the script because the boundaries are still coming even though the power play has come to an end. A very good cut shot, and in the gap, the fielder trying his best, but a bit of a fumble leading to a boundary there. Once again, and he's hit it for another 12th man brewing boundary. So after Dhruv Mehta in the last over, it is Rahul Jha in this over who's got 2 boundaries. And not the ideal start Raj would have wanted to his spell. Once again the cut shot, this time a bit squarer. And he gets a boundary to his name, a 12th man brewing boundary to his name. Well, the attacking intent is very much visible from the Pak Panthers. Both the batters are batting in a similar way. Just get a single on this occasion there. So now when Rahul Jha has reached his 30 run mark. The run rate constantly above 10 and over. They've not let it go below 10 throughout this innings.
You know, Vignesh, when there is a batting partnership of about 35 runs that starts to put a little bit of pressure on the fielding side, here we can see that they've built a partnership after the early loss of a wicket. The very first ball of the innings, we saw the loss of a wicket, and now they've built up a partnership of 70 runs. And that's another shot. Will that be at the boundary? Yes, it does. That's some poor fielding in the deep. That is another 12th man brewing boundary for Dhruv. That's already been 13 runs off of this over.
Well, the Vikings need to up their fielding a bit because they can't leak runs like this if they have to win this game. Again, the fielder trying his best, but unfortunately not being able to stop the ball on this occasion, leading to another 12th man brewing boundary. So an expensive over, 13, still a ball left. But straight to that backward point fielder for a dot ball. So end of the 7th over. The score is 73 for the loss of 1 wicket for the Pak Panthers.
We have Raj back in the attack for his second over. The first one being a little expensive. And that's gone. Raj has been the man for the WT Vikings, getting that second wicket. Apologies. Shrey has been the man for the WT Vikings, getting a wicket on the first delivery of his second over.
Much needed partnership breakthrough for the Vikings to bounce back in this contest there. Rahul Jha once again looking to cut it, but was a big top edge, and the fielder inside the circle at third man making no mistake to get that wicket. But Raj has played a very valuable knock for his side. He'll walk back to a huge round of applause by the dugout of the Pak Panthers. And that is an important second wicket for the Vikings. The Pak Panthers 73 for the loss of 2 wickets now.
Hello Lora Park. Hi, this is Devang. I'm from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot. Hello Lora Park. Hi, this is Devang. I'm from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints.
Dian is the new batsman on the crease. Tries to flick it away. Goes right to the keeper. Signaled as a wide. You know, Vignesh, when this match had started, the second innings had started, the gap between the runs required and the balls was 43. 163 required in 120. A gap of 43. That gap has now been reduced thanks to Dhruv and the previous partnership. That gap has now been reduced to 12 runs. What do you think?
It's purely because of the attacking intent which the Pak Panthers batters have shown. Oh, that was a catch. Chance of a wicket there, but not being held on by Shrey. This could have been the second wicket in this over for Shrey. Let's just have a look at that replay. Oh no, in fact it had bumped. So my bad, it was not a chance of a catch. The ball had bumped well enough before going to the bowler.
That's another wide being bowled by Shrey. Interesting thing about his run-up, when you look at Shrey doing the run-up, you do not think that the ball will travel as fast as it does, but it does travel to the keeper quite quickly.
Well, yes, he has a very short run-up, but he generates a lot of pace in that very short run-up. He was brought into the attack because Shaival couldn't finish his quota in that second over of the innings. And this one, it is going for another 12th man brewing 6. So Dhruv Mehta is keeping the onslaught going. He's moved into his 40s now. And he is looking to get his 50 as soon as possible. A full toss being bowled by Shrey. And Dhruv dispatching it away for another 12th man brewing 6. That was a very big 6. And slowly and steadily the run rate, the required run rate is under 7 runs per over now. This is some class batting which we are seeing by Dhruv Mehta. He goes for it again but misses it completely. 2 more balls left in this over for Shrey Sotani. The question now is 81 needed of 74 deliveries. The target well within their reach, and with new man Dian Kubadia, we all know how dangerous he can be. So this is a very power-packed batting lineup for the Panthers. Even if you get a wicket, one of the other Panther will pounce on you. Oh, that should be 5 wides. The ball is running away, and it's another 5 runs being added to the Pak Panthers batting tally.
The problem with 5 wides being you get the 4 runs and you still have to bowl an extra delivery. 5 more runs being added to the Panthers total. Runs being gifted by the WT Vikings to them.
Well, extras is the last thing they would want in this occasion. They already know that the required run rate is not much. The current run rate more than 11 now. This is some batting masterclass by Dhruv Mehta and the Pak Panthers. We can hear the captain Keur Acharya shouting to the players that he needs to go for some more 6s. So it's very evident that the Pak Panthers are in a hurry to finish this game. It was the case in the last match as well. They were losing wickets from one end, but they were not shying away from going for those boundaries and 6s. In spite of that being a very close contest, a 1-wicket win, the Pak Panthers, they know how to release pressure with those occasional boundaries and 6s there. Well, a slight delay, maybe we've lost. Looks like there's some issue with the ball, and the umpire is having a close look at it. And that is another 12th man brewing 6 for Dhruv Mehta. He already got one in this over. And he's got another one. And that moves him to 47, just 3 short of his 50. A 50 which has come in no time. A 50 which has come in no time for Dhruv Mehta. It was in his slot and he hits it over the long off fielder, straight down the ground for 6 runs. It's the last ball of the over. Can he get his 50 off this ball itself? Well, he will. That is the 50 up for Dhruv Mehta with a 12th man brewing boundary to finish the over. An expensive over by Shrey comes to an end. And a 50 for Dhruv Mehta. And the whole Panthers dugout is on their feet to applaud this innings by Dhruv Mehta. 51 of just 28 deliveries. We've seen 5 boundaries and 4 huge sixes by him in this short span of innings.
"44 runs out of his 50, just coming by hitting boundaries and maximums." Now that is some inning. 51 of 28. The over is over. We've completed 8 overs, 97 for 2, 66 required of 72 deliveries.
Have you tried this amazing new lychee flavor from Ocean Fruit Water? It's super refreshing and full of prizes. Just hydrate, scan, and win match tickets, cool ocean gear, and an assured free subscription to the 1-8 Fitness app, or even a
Samarth is the new bowler in the attack. Good fielding, really good fielding in the circle itself. Restricts the run. Dot ball.
So very good piece of fielding there by the fielder at backward point. Saved almost 4 runs for his side because it would have run away for a boundary. But this time, well, there is a fielder there at deep mid wicket, and it will be just a single for Dhruv Mehta. In fact, a single for Dhyan Kuvadia. So that brings Dhruv back on strike after his onslaught in the last over. Will he have a similar approach in this over as well?
In the previous innings, we saw Shaival batting, and he played very safe till his 50 runs and then started his onslaught. On the contrary, we have Dhruv over here, who's been on the onslaught from the get-go. It's been 51 of 30 deliveries. How do you think he'll play the rest of the match?
Well, looking at this currently, he is going to keep that attacking approach. He knows that he's hitting it well, and why would he shy away from hitting a few more if he's hitting it so well?
I'm sure that any of the team in the top 4 that are watching this match right now, technically the top 5, considering the match between the 80 Towers, 80 Strikers, and the Navjeevan RP Warriors, those 5 teams watching are looking at the Park Panthers batting dominance, knowing that they can send any one of their 11 men out and they will all perform the same. Dhruv currently on strike. Let's see what he does. Tries to hit it, misses, it goes right to the keeper.
Well, we saw in the last match where 3 runs were required, and number 11 batsman Dheeraj, he was so calm in even in such a pressure situation, hitting a boundary to finish things off and get those 2 points for Park Panthers. So that shows that how good this Panthers batting lineup is. If their number 11 batter can hit a boundary and win it for them, then that's definitely something to worry about for the opponents. And with that, you can hear the cheer, and that cheer is because the Park Panthers have completed their 100 runs on board, and it's come in under 9 overs. And he will celebrate that 100 runs with a boundary of this last delivery of the 9th over. So Dhyan Kuvadia joining the party with a boundary too. So end of the 9th over, the score for the Park Panthers is 104 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Dhruv is the batsman on strike. Will that go for a boundary? No, it does not. Some good fielding by the WT Vikings. That is the spirit of the game that we're talking about. You can't hear them, but we can. The dugout of the Pak Panthers is appreciating the good fielding of the WT Vikings. That is what we talk about when we talk about the spirit of the game. Some beautiful cricket being enjoyed by everyone here at the Khalsa Cricket Ground. That goes to the keeper for a wide.
Well, I'm loving this side that even the Pak Panthers dugout was congratulating on that fielding effort by the WT Vikings. Keeping the spirit of cricket high, and that should be another 12th man brewing 6 for Dhruv Mehta.
Talking about keeping things high, Dhruv makes sure that the ball always goes to the boundary that has been signalled as a 4. We get another 12th man brewing boundary hit once again by the man of the hour, Dhruv Mehta.
Well, he's in no mood of stopping a full toss. We've seen how he's dispatched a few full tosses already in this innings. And this one once again. It's raining sixes and boundaries here. At this rate, the Pak Panthers can finish this game in next 3 or 4 overs. All they need is just 54 more runs to win this contest and finish their league stage with 4 consecutive wins with a 100% record. He steps out and he goes for it again, but there is a fielder there at long off, and that will be just a single. As I mentioned earlier, the Pak Panthers have a chance to finish this league stage with a 100% record. No other team out of all the 10 teams in the Ace Championship League, no team has the chance to finish with a 100% record. So can Pak Panthers achieve that feat?
That's a beautiful shot by Dian, struck right away to the boundary. That's another 12th man brewing boundary. Is that a 6? That is a 6. A 12th man brewing 6. Dian Kupadia, as you rightly said, he is the dangerous man on the pitch. And that just goes to say, with Dian Kupadia on strike, there is another man which is considered the danger here today for the WT Vikings.
Well, we thought Dhruv Mehta was up there with his attacking intent, but even Dian Kupadia is joining him with a few 4s and 6s. He got a boundary in the last over. He's got a 6 here. We know how good he is with the bat. It's not like he has to prove anything to anyone out here. But the equation now, 47 needed of 61 deliveries. The current run rate more than 11, almost touching 12. The required run rate well under 5 and over.
And he hits it. It's gone up and it's been dropped. It's been dropped. The WT Vikings will be upset about this one.
Well, that's a moe moment for the Vikings, dropping this catch. How big is this going to be for the Vikings? Because Dian Kupadia was looking in great touch. And dropping his catch could prove very costly for the Vikings. With that, it will be the end of the 10th over. Another very expensive over for the Vikings. And it's 117 for 2 for the Pak Panthers.
Hello Rapak, hi, this is Devang. I'm from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy your cricket. Thanks a lot. Hello Rapak, hi, this is Devang. I'm from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy your cricket. Thanks a lot. Hello Rapak, hi, this is Devang. I'm from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy your cricket. Thanks a lot.
Well, end of 10 overs. We are halfway down in this innings, and the Park Panthers 117 in no time. Well, just to remind you guys, to all the viewers joining us from their homes, watching it on the TV screens, watching it on the mobile screens, I would like to request you guys to make your team on the Heaven 11 app and be a part of this first season of this ACE Championship League. Well, there are some exciting prizes as well. The first prize gets 1,500, the second prize 1,000, and the third prize 500. So what are you waiting for? And I'll like to give you a tip that keep Dhruv Mehta on your team, because he's looking in some very good touch. He'll give you a lot of points. So what are you waiting for? Download that Heaven 11 app as soon as possible and make your team on it. Well, moving back to this match, Samarth being brought into the attack for his second over. A rare dot ball there for Dhruv Mehta. We haven't seen a lot of those from him, because he's keeping it very simple. See ball, hit ball. That's been his strategy throughout this innings. Well, Tahir, do you think that the Vikings can make a comeback here? They need wickets. They desperately need wickets. But do you think there is a chance of a twist in this tail in this game?
Well, there is something we can say, but we'll stop over that for a minute, because there's another maximum by Dhruv. I think that answers your question right there, Vignesh. Another 12th man brewing maximum by Dhruv. Also bringing up the 50 partnership between Dhruv and Dhyan.
Well, a 50 partnership of just 20 deliveries. It has come in no time. That just shows how good these two batters have been. Well, majority of the runs have come from Dhruv Mehta, but even Dhyan Kuvadia has chipped in with his contribution of 14 of just 7 deliveries. Well, 6 already, and he steps out, but there is a fielder there, and it'll be just a single for Dhruv Mehta. So another very good over there, 8 runs coming off it, with the ball left in this over.
With one delivery left, it has been trademark for the Panthers to try and hit a boundary on the last delivery of the over. Let's see if Samarth can restrict them in doing the same. Dhyan plays it off of his pads right to the fielder. 1 run for the Panthers. Well, we can see that they have brought Harsh Mehta back into the attack after his first rather expensive over of 13. In this game, the WT Vikings having an economy of 8 per over can be considered as a decent one. A good smash taken by the fielder in the deep. They only get 1 run off of that ball. Can Harsh Mehta be the turning point for the match? What are your views on this, Vignesh? You asked me this, I'd like to ask this back to you. Do you think there is a chance that the WT Vikings could win this one?
Well, as you say, cricket is a very unpredictable sport. So you cannot say very easily that the Pak Panthers are winning this match. Well, I made this mistake in that previous match of Pak Panthers where I just said that Pak Panthers looks like they're winning this game with 2-3 overs to spare. But we had a twist in the tail the other day. Although the Pak Panthers did win it at the end, but it was a very close contest. The 80 strikers giving the fans their money's worth with that contest there. But, well, very honestly, if the Vikings need to make a comeback, they need a wicket as early as possible. And it will be better if they get Dhruv out, because that man has changed the course of this game. Well, it doesn't look like a wicket is coming anytime soon, because that is another 12th man throwing 6, this time for Tian Kubadia. Now he is on 22 of 11 deliveries as well. Pitched a bit short and he slaps it away in that leg side region for a huge 6 to his name. Well, it was looking like Harsh Mehta was bowling a very good over, and suddenly you have a 6. Oh, that is a very good stop. The backward point region has given us some very good fielding moments in this innings. And once again, the Pak Panthers congratulating them for that effort.
It is one thing to be batting so well on both ends, but to be rotating the strike constantly and still getting those 1s and 2s, keeping the pressure on the WT Vikings. Both Dhruv and Dian are doing a really special job right now. Tries to hit it, and that goes for a 4. Is that going to be 5 wides? Yes, it is signaled by the umpire. That's 5 gift. Those are 5 gifted runs for the Pak Panthers. Another 12th man brewing boundary. You can see that he tried to flight it. Gave it a little too good of a flight. Right through the keeper's legs. Goes for 5 wides. Harsh disappointed with the previous delivery. Last ball of the over left. It has been very expensive. And that, as we've spoken about this earlier, the ball bounces on the pitch and then just falls short near the stump. Fortunately enough, Dhruv was able to defend it. That's 12 overs gone, 140 for 2.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to transform, to encourage conversations and an exchange of ideas. A creative space for people to meet, work and unwind. The Quorum community is redefining the status quo, bringing together the thinkers.
I'd like to re-emphasize what I said earlier. 8 runs as an economy, which is considered good in this match for the Vikings. Samarth back on strike. Had a good economy of 8 going on. Just been troubled by the Panthers. Gets the first 4 of the over. Beautifully played by Dian. Look at his focus towards the ball. Plays into it. Pulls it right onto the leg side for 4 more runs. Another 12th man brewing boundary for the Pak Panthers.
Well, they just need 20 more runs. They have 8 overs in hand. Can he finish off in this over itself? Dian Kubadia, 27 of 13. He's come out to bat pretty late, but he's catching up with Dhruv as well. And he goes for it again, and this time he gets a 6. A 12th man brewing 6 straight down the ground. And what a shot that was. Playing against the spin of the ball. And he gets a 6 to his name as well. Beautiful stroke play there. 10 runs already of the first 2 deliveries, and they're just 14 short now of a victory to their name.
Next ball has been defended and they still get a single. The Pak Panthers are making their intentions very clear for the upcoming qualifiers. They know they need to be equally dominant, irrespective of whatever batting lineup they send. Dhruv Mehta is playing for 65 over 41 deliveries. Can he finish the game? 12 required of 3 balls. I think it's very possible. What do you think?
Well, I won't be surprised if he finishes off. And he looks like he wants to finish it off, but good fielding effort there by the long on fielder. Just giving away a single. So we'll have to wait for the next over for this game to finish, I guess. But this is some batting masterclass by both these batters at the crease, Dhyan and Dhruv Mehta.
Let me just remind you that the previous delivery Dhyan faced, he did dispatch that one for a 6, so it might just get over in this one. Tries to hit it. Will that be a boundary? Yes, it is. It's another 12th man brewing boundary. That brings it to 7 runs required of 43 deliveries.
Well, another expensive over there for the Vikings. Meanwhile, the Panthers, they are an inch closer to getting to that victory. The 4th consecutive victory in this tournament. Well, they are a force to reckon with in this competition.
We could just hear the captain saying 2 sixes, you could get to 50. Will that be inside for Dhyan Kobade as well? He's playing on 38 of 16 deliveries. Can he get to his 50? He hits it. He hits it big. That's a maximum. Oh, that's a boundary. That is a boundary. That's 4 more runs. Valuable 4 more runs. A 12th man brewing boundary for the Pak Panthers.
Well, just 3 more runs needed for the Pak Panthers to get that victory, to get that 4th consecutive victory. And as I said, they are a force to reckon with in this competition. Definitely one of the favorites to win the Ace Championship League. Well, that will be the end of the 13th over. The Pak Panthers 160 for 2, needing just 3 more runs of 7 overs.
Written round. For every correct answer, you get a +10. What does IFR stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen.
So that makes it 2 more needed for the Pak Panthers. And Dhyan will be on strike for it. So will this be the ball? Well, it is in the air and that just falls short of the fielder. So Dhyan will get that single. And he moves on to 43. Unfortunately, he won't be able to get a 50 to his name. 67 for Dhruv Mehta, 43 for Dhyan. What a partnership this has turned out to be. The Pak Panthers, just 1 more run needed. Well, that is the end. It is running away for a boundary and the Pak Panthers can celebrate because they are now moving into the semi-finals of the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League. They have hammered the Vikings tonight. It was a competition where the Vikings put on a total of 162, a target of 163 for the Pak Panthers. It did look like it would be a close contest, but the Pak Panthers were in no mood of giving a close contest because they wanted to finish things up early, and they have finished it early. Under 14 overs, they've chased this total courtesy a brilliant 71 run knock of just 44 deliveries by Dhruv Mehta. The Pak Panthers, as I said, will finish the league stage with 4 wins to their name, the only team to win all their 4 league stage matches. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they finished the tournament on a bad note. They would have wanted to finish it with a win, but unfortunately the Pak Panthers were too good for a competition tonight. Stay tuned with us, guys. We will be back with the presentation very soon.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to transform, to encourage conversations and an exchange of ideas. A creative space for people to meet, work and unwind. The Quorum community is redefining the status quo, bringing together the thinkers, doers and shapers of tomorrow.
Is a written round. For every correct answer, you get a plus 10. What does IFA stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night, of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh, and which was their first movie together? 2 out of 4 correct. No one gets it. Team number 20, 7 movies and last question in the movie. Bolna again. What is the name of the Mange Mughalism team? 20, team 12 plus 20. That's the right answer. We're going to have a Bollywood dance off right here, right now. Can we hear it out loud for team number 16? Can we hear it out loud for team number 4? Team number 4, you go back, you get a shot. Can we hear it for team number 30? Amitabh Bachchan can write equally well with both his hands. At the most, how do we all better know Dylan Nair? This was the first film released under the banner of Dharma Productions. Aju Ban Gaya, Gentleman, Yes Boss, Fir Bhi Dil Hai Hindustani, TV show Circus have all been directed by whom? Ajit Mirza is the correct answer. Guys.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz. We are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting prizes like movie tickets and merchandise from amazing brands.
All of this for free?
Yes.
Just by answering questions?
Yes.
I wasn't born yesterday, okay?
I'm not kidding.
She's actually not kidding. Ace of Trades is India's largest quizzing company dedicated to organizing fun and entertaining corporate events for multinational companies. It's a perfect substitute for the mundane team building exercises that we're pretty sure you're bored of by now.
The Ace of Pubs community conducts such quizzes at many pubs across the country. Ace of Trades is just the corporate vertical.
Ace of Pubs?
With over 200 quizzing events each month, Ace of Pubs has created a culture for the love of entertainment and quizzing in pubs across the country. Now imagine that in your office space. Creating the same energetic atmosphere in a corporate setting is the passion and vision behind Ace of Trades.
And this happens once a month?
In some companies, we do it every Friday, because why not?
So it's about time you bid your goodbyes to those boring team building activities and get ready for some unstoppable entertainment through our quizzes. This is Ace of Trades.
ever wanted was place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
going super fast. And who can match this pace better than the greatest super fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome Mr. Dale Steyn to Fun 88.
Hello Fun 88 family. Cricket has always been close to my heart. The game has always kept me on the toes to win every time. Because the victory is unmatched, the rewards you get for being the best are truly amazing. And that's exactly what Fun 88 has to offer. I'm really looking forward to this partnership because it's very rare to find someone as sporting and fun as me. Way to go, Fun 88.
Have you tried this amazing new lychee flavor from Ocean Fruit Water? It's super refreshing and full of prizes. Just hydrate, scan and win match tickets, cool ocean gear and an assured free subscription to the 18 Fitness app or even a lucky chance to meet Virat. Cheer for India with Ocean Fruit Water.
Alright, we welcome one and all to the end match presentation of the 17th match of the first ever Skuccii ACL. Today we've had an incredible game between the WT Vikings and the Park Panthers. The WT Vikings did bat first and put up an admirable score of 163, which the Panthers managed to chase in under 15 overs. First up, can we please have a huge round of applause for both the teams playing here today? Alright. In this moment, I'd like to call upon the captain of the WT Vikings to join me on the stage here. Please give him a huge round of applause. So, firstly, what has been your experience with the first ever Skuccii ACL?
The tournament has been amazing. Kudos to the organizer, Keyur Bhai, Priyank Bhai and Keyur Bhai's whole family to organize such a beautiful event. I don't think so there's been a chance where we have complained about anything. Everyone has shown up on time, everything has gone smoothly, and I wish all the teams in the future a very best of luck, and let's have a very good tournament.
Thank you so much. I have also one more question for you. Are you geared up for the season 2 of the Skuccii ACL, you and your team? What are your plans? Do you all intend to make a stronger comeback? Again, for all our viewers, they already know that the WT Vikings will forever in history be the winners of the opener of the Skuccii ACL. That's a very big feat in itself. What are your plans for season 2?
So we're already starting our practice sessions from tomorrow and we will come back stronger.
Perfect. Thank you so much, sir. That's a lovely one. Thank you. I would now like to call upon the captain of the Park Panthers, the winning team for the day. Can we please have the captain of the Park Panthers, Keyur Bhai? Yes. I see you are waving the flag. How do you feel? 4 matches played, 4 matches won. What has been your experience till now?
Yeah, they've told me be selective. It's a proud moment for any captain, and each and every player. Congratulations to entire Panthers team, Panthers owners, Hemal Bhai and Devang Bhai. Thank you for being there for us. And each and every player of Panther is a fighter, champion. And we have a match I tell you, 20 out of 20 my players are match winners for me, and anyone can pull game from anyone that we have witnessed in last game. Our owner pulled out a game in last game. He was shivering again Ashoka Tower when he scored a 4. But overall, we have gelled well as a team. We are going ahead in good momentum. It will help us in semi-final. We are playing against a very, very quality side. And overall, the cricket, what we have witnessed is amazing.
Talking about the semi-finals, sir. Do you want to say something to the supporters first?
Thanks, and really thanks to all the supporters who are coming out in good numbers for Park Panthers. And each and every ball, be dot ball or a good catch or a good fielding or 4 or 6, they are appreciating, and it's a big support for us. Thank you.
Kaisa laga, acha laga. That's amazing. I have one question for you on a point that you mentioned, the semi-finals. Is your strategy and the Panthers strategy going to be the same for the upcoming matches as well? You'll have started out aggressive from the get-go. What are your plans for the semis?
So it's a party time now, and but out and out we are an aggressive side. We go there and express ourselves. Boys have enjoyed this entire ACL tournament, and everybody is here. I told them, go there and express yourself and enjoy the game. Same thing we are going to do in semi-final. We'll go there and we'll play aggressive.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Keyur sir. Thank you. Alright, with that we move on to the awards ceremony for the 17th match of the first ever Skuccii ACL. Up first, by Avenue, we have the fastest 30. And the winner for the fastest 30 by Avenue is Diyan, who has scored 30 runs on 14 deliveries. Congratulations, Diyan. Up next, we have the thriller over brought to us by Just Baked. The winner for the thriller over is no surprise over Rahul Jha in his 1 over, giving only 4 runs and taking 2 wickets. Rahul. Up next, by Just Baked once again, we have the Best Fielder Award. Without a doubt, the best fielder on the field today was the man at point, Prateek from the WT Vikings. The turning point of the match, brought to us by Keyur Associates, is the run out that Hardik managed to get. Hardik from the Park Panthers, breaking the partnership that was being formed. The Prachi Diamond shot of the match. No surprises over here. We've seen a lot of maximums and boundaries by this player today. No surprises. Dhruv, please come and collect your award. The 12th man brewing maximum boundaries award. 9 fours, 5 sixes. Sheval from the WT Vikings. Up next, the safest hands, brought to you by SM Studios. The winner for the same is the wicketkeeper of the WT Vikings, Mr. Ankit. Can we have the captain come on his behalf and receive the award? The SM Studios Stylish Player of the Match Award once again goes to Shaival, who scored a staggering 81 runs off of 57 deliveries. Alright, up next we have the Most Beautiful Fan of the Match Award, and to present the same. First up, the Most Beautiful Fan of the Match Award goes to Khushbu Mehta. After the Most Beautiful Fan of the Match Award, we always have the Most Distracting Fan of the Match Award, and the same goes to Benita and Dhriti. Share this award, the Most Distracting Fan of the Match Award. Lastly, the Durafit Man of the Match Award. No surprises over here. 71 runs of 44 deliveries. Dhruv, once again, please join us on the stage. Oh my God, alright, firstly. We're requesting you to stay here for a moment with me. Are you sure you don't want to? Dhruv bhai, are you fine with it? Perfect. Alright. We can see the captain of the Panthers enjoying himself. Dhruv bhai, a very happy birthday to him, celebrating his birthday and in house style. An incredible innings by both teams played here today. An incredible game of cricket. With that, we come to an end for the match presentation for the 17th match of the Skuccii ACL. Join us tomorrow for the 18th match of the first ever Skuccii ACL being played between the Venezia versus the Park Indians. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay tuned till then. This is your host Tahir Bindarwala signing off.